What's up, y'all? It's Miss Panda, and I'm back with another reaction video. On today's topic of discussion is the infamous Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews allegations. He is knee deep in a bunch of crap. Allegedly, he's being accused of just spreading a lot of stuff and doing a lot of stuff. But before we get started on today's video, please hit the like button because it's free, don't cost you nothing. And share my videos and subscribe to my channel. And please feel free to leave a comment. So if you're ready, let's get started on today's video. Now, allegedly, Marcus from Atlanta Street Interviews is being accused by Solid Sunnyi of SA. Okay? Yes, honey. And he's also being accused of allegedly being responsible for the Westindie chick having an STD, BV to be exact. Ooh, child. Scandalous, scandalous, scandalous. Ooh. Now, I'm a little confused as to why Sunnyi is accusing Marcus of being rough with her lady parts while they were intimate. Because I don't understand. She said she's claiming that he was so rough with her that it caused her to have some issues in her private area and she had to be treated at the ER. Okay. Now, my thing is this. Now, y'all know that she be on live from like 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes. She be on live off and on all day long. All day long. She be on live so long to the point where it's like you just don't have time in your day. If you're a person that has a actual life outside of YouTube, to literally sit there and watch her lives, they be so long. And a lot of times she don't really be talking about anything of substance, if you understand, if you get what I'm saying. But my thing is, if she's accusing this man of doing these things to her, which I'm not saying that he isn't, because Marcus he's a scoundrel at this point. And I don't like Marcus. I never did. But to be fair, where's the footage? Now, we all know that whenever she goes outside, she films. When she's in the car with her dad, she's filming. Whenever she goes out with the other, the guy that she be doing the little skits and different things with, she films it. So, and then when she went to the hospital, remember she went to the hospital, I think it was like maybe about a month or so ago. She went to the hospital because I know she was saying that she needed some more colostomy bags, and I don't think that she wanted to pay for them because she was just talking about her income and just different things. She filmed that, but in that same statement, she didn't mention anything about needing, about any of this SA that she's accusing him of. Okay, so that's why I'm confused. That's what my confusion is coming in at, because it's like everywhere she goes, she makes sure she goes live. So why didn't she go live and film that, and so she could have some receipts? I don't know. I feel like these allegations against Marcus are being made against him from Sunnyi as payback for the St. Croix situation, because he basically dumped and ghosted her. Like after that, he just already, when he was in the airport and she, was on live, and she acted bratty the whole trip. We all saw that because, again, like I was saying previously, she vlogs everything. She vlogged like the whole entire time she was there, which in some ways I felt it was kind of rude. I mean, I get that her being a content creator is how she makes her money, but if I'm on a vacation with my dude, then I'm going to be into my dude. We're going to be out and about, doing things out and about. It seemed like they stayed in the hotel room a lot of the time. And she fussed and complained the whole trip. So he just mentally made his mind up. You could just tell by the end that he just was done. He just literally had her in the airport sitting in wet clothes. That showed you how much he cared about her. Okay? He already had his mind made up that as soon as he got on that plane, she was over with. He was done with her completely, but not just mad done, but done. Because you know how sometimes guys that get mad and, you fall out with your dude or whatever, and he'll get mad and stop speaking to you for a couple of days. And then, y'all eventually come around and get back, have good makeup, and y'all be good. Not in this case. He was like, the heck with her, honey. I'm on to the next. I think Sunnyi was also mad. We all realized that she's mad about his association with Westindie. She is so jealous of this woman, and she really don't have no reason to be jealous of her. Because at least Sunnyi, she might be living in her daddy basement, but at least she ain't homeless, child. She got someplace to stay. She ain't got to worry about nothing. She's been tripping on Marcus ever since he interviewed her. Ever since that first interview, Sunnyi has been going off. She has been in her feelings about it. Now, while we're on the subject of St. Croix, she was basically saying that she felt like she had to go on a trip with him. The question is why? She don't owe that man nothing. She didn't really know him from a can of paint. I don't understand why she felt obligated to go on this trip with a man that she barely knew. She didn't even know Marcus like that. And I thought that was weird on his part too. He got to bear some responsibility in this too, because it's like you didn't really know her like that to be inviting her on a trip like that, taking her so far away, and you ain't know her like that. I thought that was a little weird too. So obviously we now that we all put everything together and seen how everything been playing out over the last few months, that he had some ulterior motives too. Okay? He wasn't entirely genuine. His reason for inviting her wasn't genuine, really. And I don't think he really liked her like that, because truth be told, if he really liked her like that, I felt like Marcus is doing well enough on YouTube, between YouTube and his job, knowing that this young woman is a single mother living in her dad's basement with her 2 girls, knowing that she's on disability. He could have funded her with that. He could have gifted her the wheelchair. I don't understand. You decided to take her on a trip? That didn't make sense to me, but okay. If she like it, I like it too, honey. I ain't got time for that. Whatever. Another thing that's so confusing to me also is, if she felt unsafe with Marcus, she went on a live and she, made some allegations stating that she, felt some type of way and she felt unsafe with him, this and that, and that he assaulted her, this and that. So my thing is, why does she let him in her house after their encounter? She said he wouldn't let her take out her catheter. He was very, very rough with her. I don't understand that. Me personally, if he would have mishandled me like that, I wouldn't have wanted to be bothered with him. Okay? You got to have more respect for yourself and set the bar a little bit higher and demand respect. Okay? But getting back to that, like, even after all the things that she's accusing him of, then why did she allow him into her home after that situation took place? Now, it's not like she can climb up the stairs and open up the door and allow this man in. She doesn't have her own interest, so he would have to come from the upstairs to downstairs. So her family let him in. I don't understand why she didn't tell them what happened to her. I would think that her father would have banned Marcus from their house. I think that her father really, honestly, to be honest, wants her out of that house. I think he's sick of her. I think he has his hands full taking care of his wife with her medical issues. And he's getting up in age too. So he probably got some medical issues and some different things going on also, trying to keep everything together. But I think he wants her out of his house, but I don't think that he would actually ask her to leave or actually kick her out because of her being disabled or whatever. I don't think his heart would allow him to do, because I think he does care about her. But I don't think he really want her there. I don't think her sister want her there. I don't think nobody wants her there, really, to be honest. I think they all want her to go. I think that's probably why they was happy that Marcus was coming around, because they probably they probably thought that things was gonna work out between the two of them, and that he was gonna sit up there and they was gonna get together, and she was gonna move in with Marcus. That's probably what they was thinking. But it didn't work out like that. He was hoping that Marcus was gonna take her up out of there. Marcus said, nah, I don't think so, honey. I'm done with her. Now, As far as the beef that got started in the street sector, the Atlanta street sector of YouTube between Sunnyi and the street sector content creators, pretty much came, I feel like, because of her defending Marcus basically. Every time one of them would make videos giving their opinions about how Marcus was having inappropriate relationships with his homeless women that he interviews, she would make it her business to take them on one by one, calling them out their name and just going back and forth with them and so forth and so on. They initially, because I watch a lot of those people like Psychology Eats and Sheena Speaks and, Kiki Prime and just different things like that, people that she, was getting into, or even Granny, I watch her also. But a lot of them, they didn't initially pull the trigger on attacking Sunnyi or whatever. Like I said, they was going in on Marcus. Cause I don't like Marcus neither. I don't like him. I think he's a user. I think he's manipulative. I think he's deceptive. I feel like he's fake articulate. I feel like he acts fake educated. He has like this holier than thou attitude that he acts. I feel like he's cocky and arrogant for like no reason. That's why I really don't like him. I feel like he's unprofessional as far as like him interviewing people. There's a way that you can interview people and not sleep with them. Like he can't control his urges. Like something's wrong there. That's why I don't like him. But yeah, but a lot of them was calling him out for his inappropriate relationships. And once he aligned himself with her, she became his Cape Crusader. She put on her superhero cape and she wanted to prove that she was his ride or die chick. So she started defending and banging and swinging with everybody in the street sector that spoke against Marcus. Okay? So that's how, and then they eventually, I don't think that they really wanted to argue and fight with her, because I don't think they initially had an issue with her, like I said. But by her, she just was wilding on them, like talking about their kids and just wilding, just saying all kinds of hateful things to them. And after a while, you get tired. So they just started going back and forth with her too. Ain't nobody gonna just sit there and just let you talk crap about them and not say anything. Even if she does have a disability, she's not the exception. She's not above reproach. She got it. She can get it too. And that's how it happened, child. Getting back to this situation, child, it's a lot to unpack. It didn't seem like there was any type of abuse was happening to her then. Sunnyi is a woman scorned and jealous. She seemed to be extremely jealous of any woman that's around Marcus. And I don't know why, because Marcus is funny looking to me. He's short and he looks old. And from what I hear, his breath stink. He looked like his body stank. He looked like he got an odor. And he don't look like he got much going on in the bedroom area either. But anyway, let's continue. I mean, she seems to be extremely jealous of any woman that's around him, especially if they're pretty. I know Yana and Monique is somewhere probably laughing at this entire situation, and I can't blame him because of the way he treated them was horrible. And he ought to be ashamed of himself, because he old enough to be their father. But I'm sure they laughing at Marcus's karma, because he deserves it. Now, Yana went on live yesterday. I actually like Yana. I think that she is beautiful and she has something going for her. I like how she is working towards building up her life. And I like the fact that she gets on her lives. She says what she has to say. She expresses herself well, and she stays out of the drama. And I like how she's working towards building up her life. She has a new job as a manager. I'm proud of her for that. And she seems to be doing really well, considering everything that happened with her and Marcus. I like the fact that she picked up the pieces of her life and she's not allowing him to take away her happiness. She's not stuck in it like Sunnyi. Sunnyi is just stuck in it. I think the reason why Sunnyi is stuck in it because she's not as independent as she would like to be as far as moving around. I think that she would be happier, like I said, if she had an aide and somebody to help her, to facilitate and help her with her day-to-day routine with the girls, getting them ready for school, helping her to bathe, taking her out to different appointments in stores and different things. If she was to get out more, get some more vitamin D from the sun. Because she seems, it's depressing. It's dark in there. It just looked like it smells. She don't have the appropriate bathroom accommodations so that she can bathe and wash her hands. And it's gross down there. I don't understand why she is not calling her insurance that she has to see what resources that she is that she can get to get some of these things. I think that they can give her wheelchair access entrance or whatever, so she can roll her wheelchair up and down. She can get transportation. There's different things. I don't understand why she won't pick up the phone and just call and see what she's qualifies for. I don't understand. It's crazy. Like, she needs somebody to advocate for her, because her family isn't. They don't give a doggone about her. She just there, like I said. Now, getting back to this this YouTube drama between Marcus and all of these women, child. I don't understand how they could sleep with him, because he sleep with everybody. He for the streets. YouTube streets, Atlanta streets, and every street, child. But she seems to be doing well. Like I said, Yana, Monique and Sunnyi need to take notes from her, because she's keeping herself productive and busy so that she doesn't have to worry about it. Monique seems to be still struggling with trying to get housing and just work and just different things like that. And I'm not understanding that, because she's a single woman and she doesn't have any children. She should be in hustle mode right now. Like, she doesn't have to worry about paying a babysitter. She ain't got to worry about, no kids. She don't got to worry about nobody but herself. But then again, Monique has some mental health issues, but still, she should qualify for some type of disability or whatever. I don't know, child. I'm going over my notes. Hold on a second. So getting back to Yana, she went on live yesterday and gave her opinion to the Marcus shenanigans. But while she was, in her live, Marcus had the audacity to drop down in her live and tell her to stick to her word about sleeping around, because she said that he needed to stick. Somebody had asked her something about why she had asked him for money, and she explained to them that it was money that they had discussed, that he was going to give her a certain amount of money. And he kind of he sent her some of the money, but then he was supposed to send her the rest of it later. But in true Marcus fashion, he's a liar. And he didn't send all of it. So, she had a problem with that. And she said he needed to stick to her word. She said she's used to dealing with guys that if they say that they're going to do something for her, they usually keep their word. So I guess he didn't like that. So he dropped down in her comment section and he told her that she needs to keep her word about sleeping around with other guys. He got a whole lot of nerve. How about the pot calling the kettle black? He ain't in no position to be speaking on nobody sleeping around. Okay? When word on the YouTube street is he is allegedly going around passing out infections. Okay? Allegedly. Okay? Now let's move on to Miss Westindie. I got a couple of things I want to say about her.
A step for me, because I put my business out there and stuff, but I'm still a very private person, believe it or not. So yeah, this video is basically going to be about me clearing the air on some things regarding Marcus from Atlanta Street interviews, and I'm going to clear some other things. Don't mind me, you guys. I just had a curly hairy day. I just slipped my hair back at work since I clean. So don't mind me if I look a little crazy on camera. So if you guys are interested in watching this video, just make sure you guys are liking this video, hitting the push notifications, subscribing to my YouTube channel, and let's get me to 10K subscribers. Once we get there, we're gonna keep on going up. But yeah, and let's get this video to 1K likes or more, and let's get into it. Okay, you guys, so yeah, this video is going to be about basically clearing the air. So I'm going to tell you guys everything. Okay, but before I get into about Marcus, I just want to clear the guy O'Shea that I recently did a video of, and in the beginning, when I did the video, reacted to what he, the video he did about me. I honestly didn't know he was going to say his little inputs about me on his channel, so I did a reaction out of it. Boom. I didn't know he was going to make a whole nother video about me recently, and I can honestly say I don't like the fact that he's using me to just try to get more views to his channel, because I feel like it's one thing for me to tell my story, say someone interview me, But it's another when somebody is like mixing your story around or starting to tell lies. I feel like he's basically putting me on his platform and it's making me look bad to like his subscribers.
I think she's doing a good job of making herself look bad, but based off of the way that she carries herself, the way she puts it out there. If she didn't do these things, he wouldn't be able to talk about it. Okay? And that's just that.
Because of how he switched things around and kind of switches my story around, or just try to make me seem like I'm just some bad person. And I don't like that. Like, if you're going to share my story, please make sure you have the facts or that you hear it from me. Don't go trying to make a video like just so you can get views off of me, but you're trying to put me in a bad light. And now all the comments, people are saying like bad things about me. Like, it's one thing for people to have their opinion, you know, but at the same time, I just feel like the direction he's going with it is he's like trying to make me look bad, and I do not appreciate that. So that's what I have to say from that point on. Another thing, so that's, yeah, pretty much what I want to clear is I do not think it's okay for him now to keep trying to use me in his videos, like, because it's not like it's giving positive platform, you know.
My thing is, you have to be positive in order for people to speak positively about you. The way that you're moving around and the way that you're homeless, the way that she spends money recklessly on high expenditure items instead of making sure that she saves her money to make sure that her kids have a reliable place to stay, to have that stability. You'd rather just spend the money on just bull crap. The way that she gives her body to just about anybody for the free. Her ex-boyfriend, he was homeless. She gave it to him for the free. Marcus, she just sets the bar so low. All he had to do was just give her some food and just, pay a little attention to her. And he just got it and he didn't have to pay for it either. So you giving people content, and as long as you put it up on YouTube, it's content for, that's just what people do. They can react to it. You don't have to like it, but it is what it is.
Speaking of about the whole market situation, I saw someone recently commented saying how, make your channel about business or business savvy or something. First of all, I know how to be professional, and his channel targets a certain type. My channel, baby, my channel is not his channel, okay? I post a little bit of everything. I post controversy. I post my life experiences. So you may say one thing like I'm saying, and there's no need for me to lie. One thing I'm not going to do is lie on my channel. Like, I'm a real person, so.
Well, she lied in the last video and said that they didn't sleep together, so I don't really believe her when she said that she wasn't going to lie, because she did lie on her channel. So that right there is a lie. I already caught her in a lie right here. So let's continue, child.
Yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so basically the video when I was put on the hot seat when I was at his house, right? So you guys, we both admitted on camera that
and that's another thing I don't understand. Like, even if she did do the hot seat interview, there's nothing wrong with collaborating with people, because that's what YouTubers do. It's nothing wrong with that. But I don't understand why they had to go to his house. That didn't make y'all go, That didn't make y'all side-eye him and side-eye her. They could have went to the park and did that interview. They could have sat down in a restaurant in a private corner somewhere and did that interview. They didn't have to go to his house. Like, come on, there's a million places. There's so many different places in Atlanta that he could have went to publicly and had a little privacy or whatever and did that interview without going to his house. Okay? You got to be able to see the direction that was going in already. But anyway, let's continue.
We didn't do nothing with each other, which was the truth. But I'm not gonna lie, that same day, we had some drinks. He's a smoker. I haven't smoked, weed in a minute. So I hit his blunt with him, and I was feeling good off that, off liquor, and yeah. So I think we ended up leaving though because he had to do something. Then we ended up coming back to his apartment. I think that's what happened. It either happened right after that video, or we left and then he ended up taking me back, which he didn't tell me he was taking me back to his apartment. It was kind of like he just took me back there because he probably knew or thought he was going to get something from me. Like, I could kind of tell who.
It's not that. It's just the fact that she has like an easy way that she carries herself. I'm not trying to be funny or nothing like that, but she carries herself bimbo-ish to me. She don't act bimbo-like to y'all. She just, the way she talks, the way she carries herself, the way she move, everything is like a bimbo to me. And my thing is, you got to be able to control yourself when you drink. I could sit down and have drinks, but that don't necessarily mean because I'm sitting down and I'm vibing and I'm having drinks and I might smoke me a little blunt or whatever. That don't mean that I'm just going to give it to any dude that walk towards me or any dude I'm smoking with. That don't mean nothing. I mean, she can't control herself. I guess some people just can't. I don't know. Guess some people just can't.
He's feeling me, like he wanted to try me, like I'm not stupid. But I think that was the whole point of me taking me back to his place, because he didn't tell me, like, you know. So,
and that's the thing, she didn't have to go back to his place. She could have told him, you know, can you drop me off home, please, or can you drop me to my car so I can go home or whatever. You could have went on about your business. You could have gotten an Uber and went home. You didn't have to go up there. Like, come on, man. People act like they don't know how to say no. They want to act like somebody twisted their arm and made them or forced them to do something. You went to this place because you wanted to go. You smoked because you wanted to smoke. You drank because you wanted to drink. You gave him some because you wanted to give him some. Like, stop trying to act like that. Like you was forced into it.
Basically, you know, he started like with the whole, like, you know, like trying to touch on me, and I'm like, you know, she's feeling real good and stuff. So yeah, you guys, me and Marcus did have sex. One-time thing. It was a one-time thing, you guys. And I could say it is because of me feeling the way I was feeling within the moment, for sure. And so basically, you guys, so that happened, right? So pretty much, like, when it came to that point, one thing just started like leading to another, and then that's when we were like on his couch, or he was leading me to his couch, and I'm not gonna lie, like, he went down on me. And then that's when we ended up going back to his room, and I obviously, he didn't brought it up, I had to bring.
Marcus, you put your mouth on her. Shame on you, Marcus. You will put your mouth anywhere and on anybody. That's not something that you do to everybody. That's something that you do, the going down on somebody, going downtown on a female. That's like that's something that's like intimate for like somebody that's like your girl or like your wife or somebody, you know, like your fiance or something. Like, not just any, just like random. You just get them the D and just go. You don't just put your mouth on just everybody. Like, I don't understand people. I don't know. I don't get it.
Bringing up about the whole condom thing. And that's when he acted as if he didn't have one, but I had one. I had one in my purse. So we used the one that was in my purse. So basically, that's what we used. We did protection. Like, we had protection. But I won't say like we took forever, because I kind of feel like he kind of struggled down there because it was a condom, because he did admit it to me that he don't do well with them and stuff.
I think the reason why he struggles with condoms is because a lot of condoms have spermicide in it. And the spermicide, for some reason, for some men, it like desensitizes them and it causes them to get like soft. So that's probably what be happening to him. That's probably why he don't like using condoms. But still, you can't just be going around sleeping with everybody. If you sleeping with random people, they have some that the lubrication. What I meant to say is the lubrication has like spermicide in it or whatever, and it does something to them where it makes some men go soft. Not all of them, because some men could use condoms and be fine. But that's probably what be happening to specifically him. But he probably has to get like one of those non-lubricated condoms and probably get his own lubrication and put it on or whatever. Yeah, that's probably what it is.
and that he doesn't like them, but obviously I was gonna let him take it off. So it was kind of one of them situations. And like I said, it wasn't like it was like forever or anything like that. And eventually, like, we left. But and then I remember, like, when he was like trying to talk to me, like he kept like trying to, like, when his hand was down there on him, like just like touching it. I have this thing where I feel like I don't like when dudes touch too much and then touch like the actual condom, because I feel like germs get on it for some reason. So I'm like, like, we were like picky sometimes when it comes to stuff like that. But yeah, that's basically what happened.
That Westindie chick is a straight liar. She made it seem like in the other video that she had made about Marcus that she didn't sleep with Marcus because he wanted to sleep with her without using protection, and she claimed that she declined. Okay? But according to Marcus, he admitted that they slept together first. And then once he came out and admitted that they slept together, then that's when she wanted to come out and retract what she said and then make this video that I just had played or whatever, admitting to them sleeping together or whatever. She just is a liar, and I don't like liars. My thing is, why does she feel like she had to lie? Then the thing about it is, Marcus will put his mouth anywhere and on anybody. He put his mouth on her. Like, ew, he'll sleep with anybody without using anything. He obviously doesn't care about himself or anybody else for that matter. The thing about it is, these women know that, and they still let him hit it unprotected. Quiet as it's kept, they all need to get tested, all of them. Anybody that came in intimate contact with Mr. Marcus, they need to go to the doctor and get a full panel checkup. I'm trying to figure out when the last time that Marcus had a full panel checkup. I mean, he needs to go everywhere. He need to go to the dentist. He need to go to the neurologist. He need to go everywhere. He need to go see a psychologist too, because something mentally wrong with him. Something's not right with him. He needs to be reported to the authorities if he's walking around with something and giving it to people. In some states, if you sleep with people and you have a disease and you willingly sleep with them and you don't disclose what your status is, they can charge you for that. I don't know if it only pertains to like just like certain STDs, or I'm not sure, but I think it varies from state to state. Her ex-boyfriend need to get checked too, because it's not like he was just only sleeping with her. I suspect in the back of my mind that she wasn't the only one. He didn't really seem like he was that into her to me. I don't feel like he was only romantically involved only with just her. You could just tell, because once he got his apartment and everything, he didn't really even want her to come over there like that for real. I thought that was kind of suspicious too. They just need to have more respect for their bodies. And Marcus needs to go to the dentist and get his mouth checked out too. I heard his breath stink. Also, you can catch BV from fingers, contact with the mouth, which he did go downtown, and sharing of toys, of intimate toys. Not being funny, but I think that Marcus is a lot older than what he is saying he is. Okay? I feel this way because he just looks old, and his Woody Woodpecker wouldn't stay hard, and he might need some Viagra. But then again, like I was saying, some men get soft from wearing condoms because of the spermicide, but I still think he older than what he say he is. He looks older than that. He looks grandfatherly. Now, getting back to Miss Sunnyi. Now, Sunnyi is over there crying her eyes out. Ain't no need to cry, boo. Just go ahead and get yourself checked out and make sure that you good. Because whatever Marcus got, more than likely you got it too, honey. Because it wasn't like y'all just slept together like once. I mean, it was multiple times that y'all slept together. You need to go and get yourself seen about. Marcus ain't no good. I knew he wasn't no good when he knew that woman needed a wheelchair. And she would have to get a GoFundMe when they allegedly, he out his mouth said that they were dating. Why would she need to get a GoFundMe for a wheelchair when they're dating? Okay? I can't reiterate that more. And he really, 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 that's another thing I want to talk about. He really needs to stop bringing any and everybody to his home where he lays his head at. That's his home address. Like, I don't even let everybody know where I stay at. You can't be letting people know where you live at in this day. I don't even give everybody my phone number. And he just be bringing homeless people, all kinds of random people, all up and through there, all willy-nilly. He gonna run into somebody one day that's crazy. Some people will set you up. He got to be careful. But I think he needs to apologize to Yana, too, because he really traumatized that young lady. He owes Monique an apology, too, for the way he treated her. Well, not really. Monique, she got some mental health issues. But Yana, I think Yana, out of everybody, needs an apology. I don't think that she deserved that. I felt like out of all the women that he was dealing with, from, his interviewees, I still feel like she's the most decent one to me. She's the prettiest one, and she's the most decent one, and she carries herself well. And I felt like he did her the dirtiest. Well, he did Sunnyi kind of bad, too, but she kind of brought that on herself because she put on a superhero cape and fought a fight that ain't had nothing to do with her. So she kind of just, whatever. And the thing about Marcus is he doesn't care about doing these women wrong. He don't care. And the thing about it is he has daughters. And he has to realize that some of that stuff that he's doing, somebody might turn around one day down the line and do that to his kids. And he's not going to like it. You got to think about that. Karma will spin the block. So that will be all. Drop down in the comment section and just tell me how y'all feel about today's video. It's a lot of shenanigans to unpack. I'm definitely going to be keeping my eyes on this situation because I'm quite sure he probably slept with more people than what we even know about. To me, this feels like a YouTube Me Too movement. Only thing it took was like one person to break the seal. The one person who broke the seal was Monique. Nobody really believed her because of, Marcus's status, how he carried himself. Nobody would believe that he, how articulate that he tries to speak, and he tried to seem all this and all that he would lower himself to not speaking bad of homeless people, but a man of his status would speak with people, sleep with people that are homeless. Nobody believed her. Then that's when she popped the seal, and then that's when Yana spoke on her situation with Miss Kiki or whatever. And then people kind of acted like they still didn't kind of want to believe her. And then that's when Sunnyi said something, and then all these allegations, and now people starting to believe that Marcus is full of crap. We all see it now. We all know, it's confirmed now that he's a piece of crap, that he hides behind a mask, a nice articulate mask where he speaks well, but he's unprofessional and he has urges that he can't control. Okay, well, that will be all. Thank you for listening. I love you all and be blessed. Don't forget to drop down in the comment section and leave a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Have a good evening.